Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back. We are playing another round of We the Revolution. Oh, wait, I wanted to. I'll adjust settings in a second. Today, the people of Paris commemorated Jacques Guillaume Simonal, mayor of Etampes. He was lynched by a furious mob for performing his duties to France. This march shall symbolize the unity of our society and the hope that the most violent stage of the revolution is past us. Let us make sure that no other loyal servant of France becomes a victim of such hatred ever again. Signed, King Louis the 16th. Funny news, fella. Oh shoot, I didn't I was hoping to click. Yes, whatever it was, yes. We ought to show that we oppose the self-appointed executioners and stand alongside the victims. Oh no, I decided wrong. I wonder why the king is taking the trouble to show up. Louis the 16th marching arm in arm with the people of Paris. That is unexpected. No, I mean, a little bit, yeah, but it's like the dude making the best of pretending he's one of the citizens. King Louis. Continue, please. I am merely an observer. Do not change your habits for me. I heard a thing or two about a young and ambitious judge of the tribunal. I was curious whether he is judged by justice or by entertainment, as some would say. Cool. The judge is being judged by the king himself. Concerning. So we have 3 influence points. Negative relations with factions mean negative consequences for you. Reputation impacts everything in the world of the game. Factions, family, relations, the audience's attitude of fervor in the sections, and even the ability to persuade other characters. Set amount of influence points per day. Oh! In the future you'll be able to increase this limit. So it's per day. I can just use them. Okay. Okay, so I can just use them. That's fine. That works. This. Oh. Oh? Hold on. I want to change the settings. Full screen language tutorial. Game options? I can't adjust the font at all? Oh. Oh. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. -7 to the revolutionaries. Oh. We're not gonna do so good. We're not gonna do so good. We're not gonna do so good. Anyway, I was hoping to change the font so my bitch eyes could read better. Yeah, so Simoneau was a good, loyal officer. Those bastards lynched him for observing the law. Will you join me in the march? You know what? I said yes, and the king showed up. I'm scared what happens if I say no. No. I'm more interested in the living, even though I do agree that Simoneau's death was horrible. I wonder why the king is taking it. Okay, so it says the same. King Louis. Continue, please. I'm merely an observer. Do not me. Entertainment. Entertainment. Yes. Okay. So, what is the case? Theft and burglary. There's burglar. Hold on, I'm sipping some coffee. Hold on. The defendant is Oliver Mugler, a 65-year-old master locksmith who is famed among Parisian burglars as an expert on unopenable locks. He's famous amongst burglars is concerning. Last month he was commissioned by the owners of a Parisian glassworks, Jean Lud, Louis Roux, and Ferdinand Salon, to construct locks for ornate chests for valuables, presumably as gifts for their wives. The craftsman praised his latest creation as thief-proof. Shortly following their completion, the industrialists' houses were hit by a series of burglaries committed by a recent newcomer to Paris, Hector Vian. The thief from Orléans was caught in the act and shot by Ferdinand Salon. An expensive Turgot map of Paris with the houses of the recently robbed industrialists marked on it was found on the deceased. Surprisingly, Salon had given Mugler an identical map as advance payment. Wait, what? What? Salon had given Mugler an identical map as advance payment. This deposit was an addition to the agreed rumination from all the employers. So, dude got an expensive map, and the thief was found with the same map with a couple places crossed off. Is that what the stitch is there? Hold on. What's part 2? This is one of 2. How do I get to 2? There was a second page. How do I get... Hold on. This literally has a 1 of 2. How do I get to 2? Oh, I'm dumb. Further interesting information came from the owner of the Ginger Margot Inn. She recalled that the night preceding the burglary, the locksmith met there with a man she didn't recognize. Based on her description, we were able to identify him as the aforementioned Hector Vian. The men allegedly engaged in an evening of drinking, sponsored by Mugler. The evidence is the map of Paris found on Hector Vian. Okay. Why is there a thing in the notebook? Signs of influence. Por Papa. Le invité. Cute. Cute. Oh, shoot. So, was that one tally mark for prison? Yeah, we have one person in the prison. Death penalty is an option. Okay. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's put some pieces together. Series of burglaries. So it's a map of Paris and a map of Paris marked up. They probably should have gone to evidence. Why is that not grayed out? Oh, because it goes to multiple things. Famous thief. Drunken evening. Évident. Okay. Robbing the bourgeoisie is no crime. According to the case file, you are Citizen Olivier Mugler. Mugler. Mugli? I don't know. Is that correct? Indeed it is, Monsieur le Juge. I don't know how to say judge. Or would it be just judge? Indeed it is, Monsieur the Judge. May I have a request? I would like to sit down. I'm an old man, you see. Basic respect for the judiciary requires that you remain standing. The names of Salon, Rud, and Ro mean anything to you? Why are you so determined to harass an old man? They sound like names of my debtors. Debtors? They're victims of activities you conducted. You mean locksmithing? So these are pro-revolution things. Oh wait. So the revolutionaries want him in prison. The common folk want him free. That's interesting. Ooh, okay. David, an artist and politician, his paintings often refer to the revolution. When it comes to his political career, he is an efficient deputy of the convention. Those two areas of his life are blending together and feeding back on themselves. For example, when he led the closure of the Académie Française, the same institution that had rejected him for many years, he is a longtime friend of Judge Fidel. Of us. Bellet, the aging commander of the National Guard. He has seen it enough to not put trust in ordinary people, even if they are able to start a revolution. Okay. Oops. God damn. Okay. So you're commissioned by the victims to make. You're commissioned by the victims to make chest locks. Who installed them? It was me, naturally, and all in agreement with the contract. My job was to prepare and install the locks, and the employer was only to come and see whether the work was completed and pay, of course. Was the installation carried out at your workshop? No, on site, at the client's property. None of those idlers bothered to deliver the trunks to my workshop, so I had to strain my old legs. Does it mean you knew the addresses of the victims? How else would I get there? Blindfolded and on a wagon? Yeah, fair enough. You know Hector Vian before. This is the first time I've heard the name. That is interesting, as you were seen draining several bottles of wine together at the Ginger Margot Inn. Is that a crime? No, but the question is, why are you denying it now? Was your drinking spree just a deception for discussing the burglary? Nobody I had a drink with introduced themselves as Hector. I didn't plan any heist with a Hector, Victor, or Hugo. I'm a locksmith and I earn good money from it. Burglaries are for vagrants without a job. So they're leaning towards jail. Do you recognize this map? No, I don't recall ever seeing it before. Ferdinand Salon claims that he gave you this map as advance payment for your services. He claims what? That wicked wretch of a second-rate merchant. He gave me a scrap of paper as payment for making 3 locks and says it's supposed to be worth more than 3,000 francs he owes me. And honest labor is being judged while frauds remain at large. Silence. So this map does belong to you? It doesn't. So where's the map that you received from Citizen Salon? I lost it, but it wasn't even worth a loaf of bread, so I surely won't shed a tear. But if you have it, maybe you stole it from me. You better make a note that Oliver Mugler demands remuneration from Rue and Salon. Oh, so I can choose which questions I ask in support of this or that. So I can sway the jury towards this or that. Let's aim for free then. Let's... Wait. Yeah. Did you give Hector Vian the map with the victim's houses marked on it? I gave nothing to Achilles, Hector, or any other Greek. Call the witnesses, Citizen Jean-Lude. Jean-Lude in the flesh. Will you not speak unless... You will not speak unless called upon. Naturally, of course. What went missing during the whatever? Burglary. My house was the first one to be robbed, and in my case, it was mostly valuables. At Rue's house, he will not say it himself, and I do not want to go to... Wait. He will not say it himself. I do not want to go to prison. It was the letters he had exchanged over the years with King Louis. Damn monarchist! Salon did not lose a thing. He shot that vermin in the act. That is what he said. What happened to the items he had stolen? That still remains unknown. According to Salon, Hector had nothing with him. Ferdinand suspects he had hidden the other valuables somewhere. He hid the items before robbing the last house? Strange. You look upset. What are you afraid of? Advance payment in the form of a map, its disappearance, and the murder of a burglar, and a lock payment for services. Yeah, upset, what are you afraid of? Seems like a good question to ask. But this seems like suspicious. Advance payment in the form of a map, its disappearance, the murder of a burglar, and a lack of payment for services. It all makes for a rather strange story. A suspicious one, too. I do not... What are you mumbling? If I say something, will I be free? He knows something! Please testify what you know immediately. The map was Salon's idea. He told the thief about the advance payment we gave to the... Wait, what? The map was Salon's idea. He told the thief about the advance payment we gave to the locksmith and proposed that Hector steal it. And he did? Indeed. But then the bastard robbed us. Later, we were forced by Salon not to pay the locksmith because he sent the thief after us. And that's when it all went down the drain. That's the bourgeoisie for you. He fooled them all in one fell swoop. It sounds like Citizen Salon had everything planned. However, there is no evidence to support the claim. Perhaps it was Citizen Rude that is plotting against the partner and wants to frame him? And Vian is dead, so he will not be able to shed light on any of this. If I was younger, I'd give that Salon a drubbing. That pig, that good-for-nothing, that lying bastard. Please restrain yourself. The testimony of a witness is still not evidence. Neither of Citizen Salon's guilt nor of your innocence. Rumor has it that you are one of the best locksmiths in Paris. I should deny it for modesty's sake, but I will not. That cannot be true, though, as a random thief from Orleans was easily able to open your locks. Well, then he must have been one of the best thieves in Orleans. Let's be serious, Monsieur le Juge. Every lock can be picked with the right talents, even my locks. Did you tell Hector Vian how to open the locks in the victim's trunks? I understand what you're implying, but consider this. If he had sold the secret of my locks, then my business would be over. Word spreads fast among thieves. Yeah. How much did you charge for your services? 3,000 francs. Tidy sum, that is. If you were a master locksmith, you'd charge that much too? It's quite a substantial fee. Indeed, that's how much it costs to have high-quality locks made by a master with nearly 50 years of experience, and those bastards never paid me a single franc. The victims did not pay you the agreed amount? Not a franc. Not a franc. I'd beat that money right out of them, but I'm too old for that. See, that puts it closer to the middle. I'm just going to go with free. The jury's opinion is acquittal. The common folks say acquittal. Yeah, everyone says acquittal. Let's acquittal the fool. Ooh, that puts us close to death, but I want... Removed from office is better than risk of death. I think acquittal is fine. And it feels like the right thing to do because this dude doesn't seem guilty. I mean, the other asshole would admit to framing him, right? Verdict of the citizen Oliver Mugler is not guilty. Lead the defendant away. Bravo, Mugler. So, like, why did that hurt the revolution folks? I mean, I get it's not what they wanted. But he seemed innocent. The jury say innocent. These people say innocent. And it makes the bourgeoisie look bad. So, like, why is it bad I don't know. Away with the bourgeoisie. Oh, because the king was here. The king, us supporting the people against bourgeoisie folk. I don't know. To be honest, this does bear the marks of social justice. They would not pay him, so he had them robbed. There is balance here. He didn't have them robbed, though. Is it bad to follow the influence of the jury? Reputation -1. Oh, I didn't use any of my influence that I get daily. Maybe I should in the next one. In the next trial. I don't know how long to make these episodes. This feels like one of those longer games. Oh, right, the king.
King Louis XVI. There were people who truly loved him. He reminded the French they had noble ancestors. Do not be manipulated by people who are not bearing the burden of responsibility. This saddened me. Someone had advised him to say that. Someone who is well aware of the cold, inevitable wind of change. I did not pity the king, but those who will come after him, as they will not have great ancestors.
Yeah, we are a judge. That does put us in, like, what, the... Are we a robe noble? Like, we can't not be in the nobility as a judge when there's still a King Louis, you know? So that does... I don't want to say... that does paint the character of our narrator slightly. At least gives us their background. So sippy some coffee. Hold on. Because someone who is in a position of authority because of their hereditary noble state is going to be more sympathetic to the king, less sympathetic to the... I mean, that explains the talk of ancestors, nobility. Will such solemn demonstrations change anything? Next time a desperate soul decides to stone a public officer for observing the law, Will they remember their presence at this march? Will starving man feed himself on the memories of Jacques Guillaume Simoneau, mayor of Étampes? I would rather not be nearby to witness that. So we have the common folk, but not the revolution. So we're doing great for the common folk, and we're not doing great for revolution and stuff. Your son is rather good with the viola. He is both talented and enthusiastic. I prefer that he was as enthusiastic about the law books I gave him. Maybe his destiny is to become an artist, not a lawyer. Mother likes to hear me playing, and there is nothing more boring than law. See? He'd rather let his career rely on the humors of the people. Well, there are many ways to rescue France. Believe me, our country desperately needs something to ennoble it. The power is in his hands. The power is in the hands of simple, illiterate people. Let him rescue their souls with music. It's better than boring laws and clauses. See what you're doing? You're spoiling my child. I do not have my own children to spoil, so I am focusing on yours. Speaking of which, oh no. Theater? Evening with grandfather, which is bad for the children's. Even if gambling's bad for the wife. Evening stroll. Yeah, I'll do another evening stroll. Keep the family going good. Because that's influence on revolutionaries is not a bad thing. And influence on reputation, again, not a bad thing. Influence on the people. Alright, we're safely above the bar. Like, very safely above the bar. I don't know why I expected those to, like, level up. Act 1, Liberté.
That is our new symbol of freedom. You can still smell the fresh wood.
Do you feel free looking at it?
Individuals like us do not need symbols, but France does. Did you hear the news of the day? People are running around like headless chickens and yelling about Louis and his entourage escaping Paris.
Oh, the flight to
we will not be
Varennes.
enjoying the aroma of fresh wood for long.
Monuments like that are not installed solely for the purpose of punishing thieves or lesser aristocrats.
Do you think it wants to taste royal blood?
Louis's flight was a stupid move, yet it seems it was planned. One of us will sacrifice him. That is, if they catch him.
Is that why Louis visited us at the court? To manipulate us?
Maybe deep in his heart he felt what the builders of the guillotine did. That someone has to be exposed as a traitor, even if there is none.
I mean, that's sure a take. Welcome, Citizen Fidel. My name is Antoine Quentin Queer de Tinville. I am the public prosecutor that has been assigned to assist at every tribunal starting from today. Ooh. I should warn you that I am uncompromising, although I hope that we quickly find common ground. In happier news, the construction of the guillotine has been finished. We may begin using it today. Yes, we've seen it. Ooh, so we got the tricolor. The king is gone. Treason. Anyone with information about his whereabouts should immediately disclose it to the authorities. Signed of Robespierre. Yeah, that's a turning point for show. Faux show. Okay, so the common folk want him guillotined, no one wants imprisoned, and the revolutionaries want acquittal. Look at this a-hole. Ooh, he's even got the cockade. That just puts us in a spot. Wait, then why do revolutionaries want to... Oh, because he's French revolutionary government. He's... The king's gone. He's got cockade. That's why the revolution wants free. But why do the common folk want him guillotined? I don't know. Fraud, price speculation, and bribery. For Raphael Chalopin? Chalopin? He's got a Chalopin, guys. Be nice to him. I don't know. I'm so sorry. In the dock is Lucien. Wait. In the dock is Lucien Blanchot, a resident of the section de Gavelier, Rue Meslier. Citizen Blanchot owns several grocery stalls. We have received multiple complaints. What do the complaints entail? Regarding his unfair trading practices, such as selling spoiled fruit, price speculation, and violations of legal price limits. F this guy. Mr. Blanchot has denied all accusations, but my investigation at his stalls revealed at least some of the complaints to be justified. He claimed that the prices were inflation due to employee mistakes, and that spoiled produce was about to be disposed of on the day of the inspection. It must be noted that when the inspectors pointed out his transgressions, Blanchot scolded his employees and really set about restoring order at his stall. Lucien Blanchot, a young merchant and staunch supporter of the Jacobins, he has connections with Marat and Robespierre, or so he claims. So far, he has managed to get away with all his shady dealings, so there may be some truth about his boasting. Witness 1, he sold me rotten apples. He put some fresh ones on top so that I wouldn't notice. Witness 2, my husband couldn't stop retching for the first 2 days after eating celery he bought from the swindler. Okay. So legal price limit. Evidence? There's one false flag over here. So customer complaints. The accusation. Legal price is another thing. So personality. Oof. Alright. It'd be an accusation then, right? Well, I'm not touching that one again. Employee mistakes. Rotten apples is not evidence. The accusation. Alright. Cool. Wait. Well, I thought this would lock. Poisoning customers is the accusation. The defense connection. Alright. So now it's locked. It gives you 3, and then you're screwed. Okay. Oh, wait. Or maybe not. Wait, I don't understand then. Am I not actually penalized? Please introduce yourself. Lucien Blanchot. Occupation. Currently merchant. Also temporarily a prisoner. Thank you. You stand accused of the price speculation, breaking legal price limits, and selling produce unfit for consumption. Is that all? Ah, man, fry him already. I ask the court add deliberate poisoning of Parisian citizens to the list of charges. Poisoning? Stale vegetables never kill anyone. So you admit to the other charges? I'm an honest entrepreneur, and my business will not be harmed by such allegations. Fry him. Right to the electric chair. You know what? I could just be like, death penalty, bam. Oh, snap. Okay, hold on. But he's poisoning Parisians. Can I... Oh, I only have one influence point. How do I use that? How do I use that? I think I might be screwed. Oh, okay, so I can sway one way. Oh, God. So the revolution wants him freed, though. Okay, so, like, here's, like, the bitch of it. That's not good. But I want the reputation bonus. But that's not good. How risk is risk? We want the jury to go, like, all the way. Yep. So, like, I want him guillotined, though. Do you admit to selling spoiled produce? It has already been established by the inspectors. There is no need to go over the matter again. Answer the question, yes and no. Yes, because I admit to such things have been reported at my stalls. No, because it was not my fault. It was at fault then. Cannot be held accountable for nature not creating all apples equal. Apples are not citizens of France. But you are the owner of this business, and you can be held accountable for the produce that you sell. I've never forced anyone to buy anything from me. If your customers are consciously purchasing spoiled food, they'll buy carrots as black as coal if you lower the price a few francs. But they still expect them to taste as though they were fresh from the ground. He's insulting the people. Throw the scoundrel in chains. We have analyzed your ledgers and discovered that you have been violating legal price limits on a regular basis. Do you deny this accusation as well? These ledgers are kept by ordinary people who are prone to making mistakes. I will analyze them again and make proper amends. You are not at an administration office. You are not at an administration office, Citizen Planchot. These ledgers, in the current state, are evidence for the court. Those are mere counting errors, a zero or a decimal put in the wrong place by mistake. Can all be explained. After all, are we not all friends of France here? Citizen Robespierre has assured me that we are. Has Citizen Robespierre also assured you that you can get away with falsifying records? Of course not. So why did you mention him? Robespierre isn't a lackey of costermongers like him? Silence, or I will adjourn the proceedings. Have they bribed the judge as well? See, now they want to put him in prison. No, they want prison. Oh, because it has to be more than that for the death penalty. I'm just gonna go with the death penalty. What's prison do? Prison... I really want to do the death penalty. Look, he's an a-hole. He's an a-hole. Okay, what did that just do? I mean, I asked the questions I was willing to ask. That's fine, right? What did I just do? I'm confused. Help. Oh, prosecutor's signature, judge's signature. Got it. They confess to the crime. Was his act counter-revolutionary in nature? I'm gonna go with yes. What are the defendant's confirmed political affiliations? I mean, he's a follower of the Jacobins, but I'm gonna say he's a Girondin. No. We're going to say no affiliations in our official report. Because he claims to be, friends with Robespierre, but, like, F that. As to towards legal payment, he bribed the officials to evade ticket, paid immediately. I'm going to lie. I'm just going to lie. There's no rules against that. Judge is lying. F him. I said, maybe I'm being too callous, but I really, he's in every way rubs the wrong way. I didn't agree to be a fair judge. This is the French Revolution. What business do I have being fair? I sentenced the citizen Lucien Blanchot to the guillotine. Lead the condemned out. Unthinkable! A death sentence for a minor wrongdoing? I object. Welcome to the French Revolution, dog. Let's see how fresh he stays now. Sick burn. I have friends in high places. You'll regret this, you incompetent wretch. And does it matter what we have to say? You'd better take us into account in our future. Look, you said jail and I went up to you. You said he's wrong and I agreed. 1 out of 4, terrible job. I love that. He did confess to the crime, though. Oh, no. He did confess to selling all the raw fruit and the price. Well, maybe not price speculation. You said that was a typo. He confessed to half of it. Yes and no was the option, and he confessed to some of it, and I think that counts. Terrible job. Alright, well, anyway. Bad official, reputation 2, influence -2, enemy at the courthouse. Hell yeah. Ending today on a rough note. I don't know how influence points work, even remotely. That's fine. I'm okay to proceed. Do we get to see him? Do we get to see him off? We do. We can win the heart of the crowd. Uh-huh. Oh, interactable. Earn the favor of the crowd by delivering a speech or proceed directly to the execution. Remember, once you start your speech, there is no going back. An awkward or clumsy speech will earn you nothing but ridicule from the audience. The crowd's attitude, depending on your reputation, the crowd will be more or less aggressive. Speak to the common folk. Skip the speak. Oh god, strategy. Before attempting persuasion, you may explore different approaches to all the topics of the conversation. After employing every kind of emotion, you will receive an evaluation of your choices. Character's attitude. Each attitude comes with a set of emotions that can have a positive and negative impact. Learn their effects to manipulate the people of Paris in any way you please. Character's attitudes. The higher your reputation, the more you know about other speakers' attitudes. You can also obtain this information by spending influence points. Hey, which I ran out of those. Humility, aggression, manipulation. For crime, manipulate the crime. The defendant, aggression, and revolution, humility. Oh, humility was the wrong call there. But the other two were good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Commence persuasion. Do I have to do something? As a judge, I merely carry out the will of the Republic. Ooh, okay. Aggression. We shall behead another monster feeding on injustice. That one was bad. These criminals think that because we are tolerant, we are also weak. That is enough. The crowd is doubtful. Does not do good for me. Cool beans. For a few rotten apples, have you lost your minds? We must call Robespierre. Nope. Pull the rope. Pull the lever. For the revolution. Pull the rope. Oh, I actually actively pull the rope. Oh, hell yeah, we could chunked. We could chunked them. We could chunked them good. Oof. That's some geometric blood, my guys. Due to the establishment of a revolutionary tribunal, we need to prepare an official stamp. I was told to ask you, citizen, because President Devoyer is indisposed. How much did he drink? He was not able to say, shall we? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So the base. The base, the rock, the mic, the treble. I like my coffee black, just like my metal. How do we want this? Ooh. Oh, wait. So can we make the... ooh, snake. Freemason snake. Alright, hold on. Raven. Chiquion. Freemasonly snake. Ooh, the fasciste. Justice. The owl. We're gonna go. No, there's a lot of designs actually. Being the French Revolution, I feel like the flag is not a bad call. No, the flag. To the top and bottom decorations. That one. That feels right. And that feels right. What do you guys think? That looks like a pretty good stamp for the French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge whatever. Sign that bit. Cool, so we have an official seal. Thank you for your time. I know it is late. The stamp should be ready tomorrow. Good night. Does our wife hate us yet? No. Alright, perfect. An evening stroll, but we're actually... all of our people are set, so we're pretty okay. We're good to piss off our wife if we have to. We might have to get things back with Old Timer. Paragraphs and codes. Bernard's musical interests notwithstanding, he needs to learn some more perspective skills, and law can be the art. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, lowered them, but not in a dangerous way. You need to bring that back up. Day 4. Shoot. This one's been going on for a hot minute. I think I'm going to end this one here. I think I'm going to keep this rolling. This might be longer episodes just to get this going, because this feels like a little bit of a longer game. Yeah, I am going to end this one here. Thank you, my friends, for hanging out with me. I don't blame you if you didn't. Games that are a lot of reading are a little bit rough because I'm bad at reading. Yeah, I hope you... if you are enjoying this, I hope you come hang out with me again soon. Bye for now, my friends.